Alright, you know something that really annoys me? Alright, I'm driving along and I'm coming up to a yield sign. And which means I gotta wait for the, traffic to be clear. I'm fine with this. However, why does the jackass come in the other lane who does not have a stop or a yield sign slow down like he's trying to figure out what's going on? If you don't have a yield sign, don't stop. All that means is now I have to wait longer for your dumb ass to go so I can yield whatever. And it doesn't anger me. It doesn't piss me off. And actually, I don't know what it makes me feel. But, I get a lot of phone calls from people. Excuse me. And I'm not answering the phone because I'm inside work and I don't take my phone inside work with me. Talking about God, I have voicemails. And I get one or two a day. Probably. If somebody will call me and they're all like real sympathetic, like, oh, I did this and I read this on your thing, and oh yeah, I completely understand. I think it's so amazing what you're doing about, I was abused by my boyfriend, or I was abused as a child, and then they start laughing, and their friends in their background start laughing. I'm like, shh, he'll hear you laughing. And I'm thinking, you know what? That's just not something you joke about, people. I mean, seriously, all kidding aside, all stuff aside, it doesn't piss me off because actually, I feel sorry for you. I mean, seriously, I really feel sorry for you because that is just not something to joke about, okay? I mean, you might as well be poking fun of women and children that be abused. And I just pray that you never ever find out what it's like, because I know for a fact that anybody that was abused as a child, or anyone or any woman that was beaten by their boyfriend or husband, or just in general, or raped, would never ever call someone up and pretend to be for a laugh. It wouldn't happen. So fortunately, you're one of the you're one of the lucky ones. It's just a shame that you have to make fun of someone else's pain and suffering for a laugh. And I find it pretty pathetic and just ignorant. And there's a difference between ignorance and stupidity. Stupidity is just being stupid. I mean, you're just stupid. There's a mental deficit or something. Ignorant is just you're unaware of the situation. You're unaware of what's going on. Like if say your kid's in school and he comes home and says, "Dad, will you help me with this calculus?" Well, you never had anything higher than algebra 2 or 3 or something. Okay, you never even went to trig. Okay, can you help your son? No, probably not. Why? Because you're ignorant to calculus. Doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means you don't understand. And I think people who do these phone calls and make fun of people that are abused are just ignorant. They just don't understand. Because, it's such a horrible thing. I mean, for just a second, take yourself out of your blessed shoes of never having to go through that and imagine what that would have been like. I mean, I can tell you right now, I don't know of any woman that would want to be raped. Okay, I don't know of any child that wants to be abused. I don't know of any woman that wants to come home and have their husband or boyfriend just beat the holy crap out of them. Okay? I don't know anybody that would want that. Okay? That'd be like joking about, wanting to be a terrorist or something. It's just not something you do, man. Okay? It'd be like making fun of victims of, or survivors or victims of the 9/11 or something. You just don't do it. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'll keep few people in my prayers along with everybody else, but really, I hope nothing ever bad happens to you. I try not to judge people by their ignorance. I might judge you for your stupidity, but I won't judge you for your ignorance. Getting ready to go over to one of my buddy's house. It's not really a buddy, but I've known him for a while, and we're friendly, kinda. And but they've got this kick-ass Colts party bus. Alright, I mean, this is an amazing bus. They turned a bus into like a bar. Work was really kind of busy tonight. I didn't get a lot of deliveries because my deliveries just kind of sucked the way they got routed. I'm tired. It's cold. It's freezing. It's probably like 30 degrees, and I got shorts and a t-shirt on because I don't have any pants. I'm serious. I don't have any pants. I don't have any shirts with sleeves in them, and I don't have a coat. So, yeah, whatever. Because you know why? I had this great and brilliant idea last year. I had a few pants. I had some like jogging pants, really thick, nice jogging pants to wear when it got super cold. Alright, and I had some just regular jogging pants because I prefer to wear those when I work in the cold in the winter. And come summertime, I'm like, man, I don't want to waste all my money buying new shorts. So I took them to Jamie's grandmother, who, you know, it's like she's great at like sewing it and stuff. And she cut them all off and turned all of my pants into shorts. So I didn't have to go out and buy new shorts for the summer. Yeah, great idea at the time. Bad idea now. We were checking out this awesome ass bus for the Colts. This is a kick ass bus.
Yeah, it is.
I need to get me one of these. You got the Jaeger machine, flat screens, got your own keg. Damn, you got your own gumball machine? Got a freaking gumball machine, dude. This is awesome. Comes out, it's got a place to sit, chill. And I've been drinking, so I'm gonna go over here and have some more beer.
I haven't asked you, are you a Colts fan?
Yeah, I'm a Colts fan.
Hell yeah, this is a Colts party bus right here.
This is a Colts party bus.
It is. If you're not a Colts fan, get the hell out of here. We're all about the fucking Colts.
There you go. You buy any of them raffle tickets, try to get one of them Colts rings?
My uncle bought like 50 tickets.
Did he?
Yeah, I heard about that.
See, I think if I won that, I'd have to put it on eBay.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
No, I had alcohol poisoning once. I was in the hospital for 3 days.
Really?
There's a lot of alcohol.
How much does it take to get alcohol poisoning?
It just depends on who you are, what size you are, how much you can handle, your natural capacity to hold your liquor. Well, that night I had a lot because we'd bet to see how much we could drink.
Okay, like honestly, like I've had like more than I can handle many a times. Like, do you have to like go like beyond your limit for like
way beyond
an hour, like way beyond your limit?
Oh yeah, trust me. If you can wake up the next day and you can function, you do not have alcohol poisoning.
What about like you wake up the next day and you're drunk?
Oh, that's close. I mean, I was drunk for like 3 days.
Damn, real 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay, I never got. Most I've drunk is like, I'll pass out and then I'll go wake up the next day and I'll be drunk for a couple hours. And then I'll pass out again and I'm good.
Yeah, but like the time that I had it, I know we started off with like, I drank a 12-pack Bud.
Yeah.
And then I drank, someone dared me to drink a half pint of Everclear.
Oh,
so
no.
I drank a half pint of Everclear.
Oh, that's your problem right there.
A fifth of Golden Slugger.
Oh.
And then I drank, I don't know, half a fifth of vodka. And then somewhere we ran out of liquor, so then I drank a bottle of baby oil because I thought it was vodka.
Baby oil.
Baby oil. I went to Burger King earlier to get a drink. When I was there, they gave me a straw. I don't know if this is a fat person joke, but look at this straw, man. Okay? This straw is like huge, okay? This isn't a straw, folks. This is a pipe. Okay, this is something that you put under your kitchen sink to run water through. This ain't a damn straw. Her sweet perfume. I just got done hanging out over at the Awesome Bar thingy. Alright, I had one beer. And yeah, I'm driving home. But I had one beer and I'm driving home. Okay, I actually had a beer. Then an hour later, I'm driving home. It's 10 after 6 in the morning. and I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I'm thirsty.